the teachers' strike worth it at all? Well, the 3-week fight for review of allowances paralyzed learning in public schools, with the giant teachers' union KNUT losing 5 million shillings, while its top officials were fined 1 million shillings for pushing for a strike that was declared illegal. Now, at the end of the fight, the teachers have only managed to gain the commuter allowance. And as Angel Katusia reports, that comes down to less than 1,000 shillings for certain teachers.
After a 3-week teacher strike that paralyzed learning in public schools, the government appears to be having the last laugh, as the teachers who participated in the industrial action reflect on what they have to show, if anything, for the weeks that they downed their toes. For instance, this is a genuine June payslip of a senior teacher in job group K. The teacher earns a basic salary of 34,200 shillings, a house allowance of 10,000 shillings, a medical allowance of 1,897 shillings, and a commuter allowance of 1,909 shillings. That is a total of 48,006 shillings before tax and before any other deduction. In the end, he takes home just about 11 shillings. Now, he has only gained 2,000 shillings, 632 shillings, following the strike. That is after the government snubbed the teachers' demands and agreed only to review their commuter allowance. But back to where it started. This was the scene in most public primary schools, learning paralyzed, and in the streets the teachers were pushing for higher wages. And for 3 weeks in July, members of the giant teachers union KNUT downed their tools, demanding that the government fulfill a 1997 teachers' pay deal to review their commuter, responsibility, medical and house allowances.
We have reached our emotional threshold. The center can no longer hold.
We can't negotiate for 16 years, and we are under instruction from teachers not to go for any meeting and negotiate anything.
Determined teachers, led by their officials, stood their ground. The government, on the other side, said it could not meet the demands. A stalemate sustained on both sides. At one point, the strike was declared illegal, and KNUT and its top leaders were charged for contempt of court. KNUT was fined 5 million shillings, and the chairman, together with his secretary general, fined 1 million shillings. Finally, Deputy President William Ruto brokered a deal with KNUT, where the government agreed to pay only commuter allowance to a tune of 13.2 billion shillings, almost half of what they had demanded. For the lowest earning teacher, the allowance translates to a gain of a paltry 1,509 shillings. The highest earner gained 9,424 shillings. Many would ask, was it worth all the trouble? Angel Katusia, KTN Prime.